After a disgusting display of bigotry, homophobia, and general ignorance during an interview last week with local news channel K4, Gary James, the owner of Gary's Chicaros in Enid, Oklahoma, has received his just desserts in the form of social media justice. James dropped words such as faggot and freak while wearing a business t-shirt that states, quote, "where the great whites gather," has nigger printed on the shirt, and offers up threats to Muslims and minorities as well. Apparently James thinks it's 1950 instead of 2014. The interview stemmed from a social media post on Facebook by a former patron who felt he was discriminated against because of being in a wheelchair. Aside from denying he had kicked the customer out due to his disability, James decided to offer up the following unforgettable statements.
I've been in business 44 years. I think I can spot a freaker. I really don't want gays around. I don't deal with these people walking down the street with no jobs, welfare. If I reached over there and slapped the out of you, you should be offended. But to say chink, or somebody call me a bigot, that doesn't bother me. Why should it bother you? No. Not unless we were drinking and joking around or something.
Yes, he actually made those remarks willingly in front of a news camera. After the interview hit the internet, angry former customers and others disgusted by James' comments bombarded his Yelp page with negative reviews and even created a fake Facebook page categorizing the restaurant as a gay bar and lesbian restaurant, and created a Google Plus page replete with bad reviews and a phallic business picture. With 1,780 ratings on Facebook, 152 and 100 reviews on Google Plus and Yelp, James's business is definitely feeling it online. However, whether the online bombardment will affect his 44-year-old business remains to be seen. James either thinks the majority of his patrons think exactly the way he does, and therefore will continue to spend their money at his restaurant, or he is incredibly stupid and is underestimating his more enlightened clientele. Hopefully it's the latter. However, considering 81% of Enid is white, and we are talking about Oklahoma, perhaps not.